Let's see what these niggas talking about, bro. Talking about zodiacs and shit. Let's see if these motherfuckers really on top of their game. I'm trying to see which one to actually click on. Nah, these niggas on some stupid shit. Alright, let's see what this bitch talking about. Talking about big placements.
I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal.
She's right about the Leo part, but all that other shit though that she's mentioning when it comes to this other stuff, and it's nonsense. And this is why most people don't really fall into that astrology shit no more, cause like y'all just make all this shit so complex than it actually needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So like it's really basic, bro. It's more your sun sign. You're gonna figure out about your whole main core personality when it comes to your life path, right? Your rising is just your version of your sun sign, right? So it's a unique version of your sun sign. So if you have a rising that's a Cancer, sun sign is a Leo, you're gonna be more of an emotional type of Leo. Or if you have a Virgo rising and you're a Leo, you're gonna be more of an articulate type of Leo and shit like this. So that's just how the shit works, you know what I'm saying? Because your rising is like your soul residue from previous lives that you have lived. For Capricorns, for sure, they got that ego. Wants to get that bag, you know what I'm saying? But if they don't got that bag or whatever, they humble as fuck. But they're pimps at the same time. This girl is saying some extra shit that will lead motherfuckers just saying this whole shot shit is gay and that's nothing to play messing with.
Taurus will be rich in June. June unfolds.
Yeah, whatever. Most Tauruses are still broke, so what the fuck you talking about? Scorpios don't do cars, casual or anything. It's type shit. Scorpios, they know how to do their homework on motherfuckers, for sure. Those are the type of people that you just don't want to play with because they're passionate about certain things. And if you let them down, you know, is a Scorpion for sure. They don't let go of things to the death. They're on that type of time. So you gotta be real careful of these type of Scorpios motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be playing with. You see, niggas like this is why people fear spirituality. Like what the fuck Brody got going on? You know what I'm saying? The way our Brody already talking. Oh yeah. We got some shit to listen to for sure. Let's see what this nigga got going on.
Try to love a Gemini. Geminis get the rep for having two faces. But the thing is, they don't got two faces. They got like 25. And if you gonna love them, you gotta love all 25 of those faces.
Yeah, at least he got something right. Shit. Yeah. The most bipolar sign ever.
And one important thing to know when loving a Gemini is that they feel way more than what they show. Geminis are very smart people, baby. They watch everything. And if you they boo, they gonna definitely watch you. Loving a Gemini is understanding that, baby, you gonna have to show and prove. They don't care about what you say, it's about what you do.
Yeah, but they also, it's hard for them to stay low to one thing. Unless if you're a jack of all trades, which is a rare percentage of humans that is like that. Because for one, you're going to get drained out. Even if you, let's say if you complete it, if you're not highly durable like a Leo can be, you're going to get drained out, right? And secondly, you have to adjust and adapt to their personality at that certain time. Because if not, they're just going to feel weird about you. They're going to feel weird, you know what I'm saying? But the whole time, they's fucking weird because why the fuck are you just switching up every second a minute and shit like that? So that's just how the shit go for real when it comes to these weird ass motherfuckers. But that's the thing with Geminis. So it's kind of hard to keep a Gemini happy. You might fuck around and catch the right time, make him happy, but overall, like on a long term relation wise, it's really hard for to keep fulfill a Gemini's heart. If you're an air sign though, you might have a luck to it, or a Leo as well. You might have a luck to it because a Leo can for sure attract and gravitate towards any other sign. That's why it's a sun sign in the first place, that's why its dominant placement is a sun. But overall though, I don't think even with them signs, even with the air sign and the Leo sign that I mentioned, we'll still want to fuck with a Gemini for real, because bipolarness, bro, at the end of the day, we're still human beings. We find that shit crazy. Not for real.
And Geminis tend to be extremely loyal, but only if you're loyal to them. A Gemini.
Loyalty, nah. That's the wrong word to use. They will stay around you if you're entertaining enough, as in you carry some type of value that's going to entertain them and keep them stimulated, right? They're like kids, you know what I'm saying? But and when they do get bored of something, they're going to move on quickly. So loyalty, I don't think that's within their word. I don't think that's within their language. But they will stay around. They will fucks with you for sure, if you carry some type of value. But watch when you lose some fucking value, or when you get drained, when you feel drained and tired, all that shit. Let's see if they're gonna stay around though.
It's not the type of bitch they're gonna turn the other cheek. And now
Yes,
if you do something to them,
motherfuckers.
they're gonna do it right back to you. Gemini's kind of sign that needs to be heard, because if they're not feeling heard by you, they're gonna get heard by somebody else. And Gemini's get the rep for being very, very moody, especially when they're triggered. And one way
So just say for the females that are Geminis, they're completely hoes. They're just destined to be hoes. Most of them. There are some people like there are exceptions, but exceptions will never prove the rule, you know. And that is just that, you know what I'm saying. So if you're a Gemini though, and you know you're able to sustain your ADHD problems, congrats to you. But majority of the other world can't, because remember, we're still human beings. We still fall into the ego and sinful ways, the sinful nature. So that's why the shoe fits for a lot of these fucking Geminis that we're talking about. Crazy ass bitches. Okay, how to love
Pisces.
Pisces?
You want to love a Pisces when you come to the right place? Here's how to love a Pisces. Out the gate, loving a Pisces requires you to be kind, patient, considerate, very gentle, and a big old freak. Pisces get the rep for being very sensitive, which they are, but just because...
The also truth about Pisces as well. How to love a Pisces? You can be any sign to get a Pisces to love you. They will take anything. They're the types who they'll eat. They're like pigs. They're like pigs, so they'll take anything, and that's why they can also be filthy. Pisces adapt to all of the signs and all love, because they are their environments, and that's why it's a 12 sign as well, because the 12 represents a universe. I don't know, bro. I want to listen to something like bro, like.
These are the top 5 chosen signs, zodiac signs of 2025. 2025 is going to be amazing for you for all the following reasons. Stay tuned. First up is Leos.
I think it could be I think 2025 can be a chosen sign for any zodiac, just depending on how you're going to leverage your free will, right? Due to your natural personality that you carry on the zodiac you carry. So I don't think no years or months affects you. It's just your own energy that you carry, and it's just depending on how you're going to use it. It's not like things like this. Like where did they get the information from? Like who taught you? Who's your teacher? You know what I'm saying?
If this your zodiac sign, you dangerous. These are people you do need to watch out for, because they will beat your ass. And I'm back posting. If you're a Leo, you dangerous. This is your season, and you know you powerful.
You got the first one right. Yeah, you don't fuck with Leos at all. So don't take our charm, our comedian energy for granted. You know what I'm saying? People that shows off the positive side more than the negative side, those are the ones that you may want to be careful of. So with Leos, you don't want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So if they're happy, kumbaya, all that type of shit, all that type of energy, just know you would like to, you would prefer, you know what I'm saying, them staying that type of way.
Ooh, it's hell. To be honest, you don't even have to lay a finger on nobody. Your words hurt worse than what you do with your hands. And it got to the point where people just don't even want to argue with you or fight with you because they get too scared. They know it's either one or the other. They gonna lose or they gonna lose. It really be a trap because they already know what's gonna happen to them. But if you're a Leo, you dangerous and you overpowerful. If you're an Aries, you over dangerous. You the type to talk to people crazy just to see how they coming.
You know what? The danger signs that I would say, Leo, Aries. Let's skip the Sagittarius. Sagittarius, they for sure can get like that, but let's skip them because they're like average type of dangerous. Moving on, this next one is Scorpio. Scorpio for sure is real dangerous when it comes to not trying to fuck with, right? They can fight. Scorpios, more Scorpios can fucking fight naturally. Can just fight. We're not gonna add Gemini. They're just fucking crazy. They're like them serial killers that you spot on fucking movies and shit like that. But next up can add is Pisces. Pisces are the ones to crash out. Pisces are the type of feelings that you may have if you do some crazy shit with them. They gonna end up chopping your dick off or fucking around and just kill you. You know what I'm saying? So for sure ask Pisces there. And lastly, what other sign should I add? Cancer. Cancer for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because they're highly emotionally invested in whoever they're messing with. But if you do play with their emotions, they will come for you. Say goodbye.
And most of the times, people really don't be on nothing. You always told yourself you'll never practice nothing that you want to preach. So whatever come out your mouth, be facts. And people just be hurt.
Aries just be about it straight up more than a Leo. A Leo, it takes time. It takes time for you to play with their happiness, but they can turn it quickly. But they even if you're just naturally talking to them, they're already on that goal time. You can already feel that presence, right? Because Aries is a warrior energy, right? Aries come from also the symbol and sign from the Greek, understanding as well. You know what I'm saying? One of the gods named Aries.
Because they already know it's the truth. And that's when they start to get mad and thinking they tough. Ooh,
big headed as fuck. That's why the sign just represents their face.
Doing all that rattle. You gonna show them what your hands talking about. And these talk real dangerous. So if you an Aries, you dangerous. And if you a Sagittarius, you overly know you dangerous. You be polite and to yourself, so I don't even know why motherfuckers like.
Not because they have the fucking bow and arrow, so that means they're dangerous. Yeah, they can get dangerous and shit like that for sure. Because they really get the deep thinking about like how they're gonna get some shit done. So they're really intelligent. But like I said, comparing to all the signs that I've mentioned first before them, I mean, compared to all the other signs that I mentioned that's really, really dangerous, they're just like an average Joe when it comes to those other signs I just mentioned.
I hate when every time I tell somebody I'm a Cancer, they say, "Oh, you're a crybaby." Don't piss me off. First of all, the C in Cancer stands for crash out, not motherfucking crying.
Yeah, and this is why you guys are super duper beta males. Most cancers that are men are super beta, as in feminine and weak, because your emotions is what's guarding you, right? And as a man, those type of things can't really guard you, and that's why y'all can be super weak and super simps for most signs. So you say that you guys are the best sign. Confusion, really high confusion. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to have that as a sun sign, but hey, bro, do your thing, manipulate. Hey, sometimes you could be on your duration and go somewhere from afar, but like overall though, Cancers, you guys are fucking simps, and that's sad. There's like I said, and for the females though, they just fall into most motherfuckers' lap if you like that clingy, nice build type of females and shit like that. Family made. Go fuck with a Cancer. But we're talking about the guys though. The guys, y'all on some different time, man.
Crying? What the fuck do you mean? I will knock all this shit over. I promise you, Cancer don't give a fuck about.
Cancer's also the type, when you talk about these woman beaters on these type of things, call the cops on a Cancer, especially if he's a guy.
Your constant search for balance and harmony sometimes leaves you indecisive. You can be easily influenced by others, especially if they offer the charm and flattery you crave. This need for validation might push you to stray. Scorpio, you're born.
So I would say, Aries will cheat on you if you're not manly enough, if you're not masculine enough, right? They will cheat on you real quick, or they'll just use it for the fucking dollar. Taurus. Can they ever cheat? The men would for sure cheat. The woman, they less likely to cheat unless if it's like a big opportunity and stuff like that. Geminis will always for sure cheat. They're not meant to be in relationships. They, like I said, you have to be that James Bond or Jack of all trades type of motherfucker. Cancers will never ever cheat. Never cheat. They're the most loyal sign. But yeah, they will never cheat. Just sad. Unless if they're whores, like again, environment will still, it supersedes all this astrology stuff. Your environment and your gender supersedes this shit. So, if she's naturally a whore, she's gonna be the worst version of a Cancer, and plus you probably don't want to be with her because it's also a water sign, so she will most likely have some type of shit going on so that you don't want on your dick. Leos, they will cheat. Leos can for sure cheat. Only if you're just not if you're born. But the thing about a Leo though, they have a it's a half and half type of thing. They can be fully loyal to you depending on the person that you are, but at the same time the loyalty part at the same time, they will always have hoes. It is natural. They'll either always have hoes or naturally just flirt with a person. That is how this shit goes. That is the energy with them. Virgos, yeah, Virgos don't really cheat at all. They're rarely in fucking relationships because they just overthink a lot on the type of person. So they will go on a lot of dates though, but relationship wise though, you know, they got to be with the right person. Scorpios will never ever cheat. They can never cheat. Only the low vibrational ones will for sure cheat. This goes for every fucking sign, by the way. Every sign could cheat, but we're talking about which one is less likely to cheat. Sagittarius, they for sure can cheat. Let's see what the fuck they say about Sagittarius.
Your intense passion and deep need.
Sagittarius cheat because when they're evolving in life and you're not catching up to them, they would just move on. Just move on real quick. They're made to just advance.
Oil signs. When you're in a relationship, you're all in. For you, betrayal is not just a break in the relationship.
Yeah.
It's personal.
Scorpios are highly loyal. You know what I'm saying? Cancer and the Scorpio water sign, they're highly loyal. Pisces are actually, I take that back. All the water signs are highly loyal. You know what I'm saying? If you want your little sign, get you a water sign, depending on your element though. Not all elements could mix with each other properly. Well,
you're born to cheat. You love your freedom and resist anything that feels like a cage. You hate being tied down, and commitment can feel restrictive to you. This restless, adventurous spirit makes you more likely to explore other options. Capricorn, you're born to be faithful. You're all about loyalty and...
Let me say something about Capricorns. Pretty much it's this simple. If that bag ain't right, they ain't gonna stay right beside you. That is just it. Maybe they'll stay around. They the type to date an older man because of the bag. Vice versa. Ooh, the Aquarius part is really interesting. So let's see what they say.
Your disciplined nature makes you steady and reliable in love. Aquarius, you're born to cheat. You value your independence.
The two signs that they're not meant to be in a long-term relationship are Geminis and Aquariuses. Aquariuses are made to advance society or their environment. It's hard for them to remain in a relationship because of their lifestyle. Their lifestyle goes against the relationship dynamic, the family, the traditional ways of how a relation needs to be. Unless if you're willing to adjust, maybe y'all can work. But it's very, very hard for Aquarius to, you know, sustain a relationship or sustain a healthy one. There's always going to be big problems, and it's going to be based around them, but their delusional selves, well, their narcissistic ways are going to allow them to think that it's just other people, but no, it's just you. You're just a different breed. But like some can though, some can.
Pisces, you're born to be faithful. You're deeply emotional and crave a soulmate connection. When you fall in love, you give yourself
Pisces will fall in love with anything. They'll fall in love with a fucking bird. Fuck out of here.
Of course I was manipulated.
Yeah, they're pimps. So I guess I can add that, but yeah, for sure 7. We gotta say 7 for sure.
That hurts my feelings.
Aquarius are really manipulative. That is a blessing in disguise, and that's also a devil, the most devilish trait. Remember, it's an 11 sign for a reason as well.
Good thinking. I'm a cop, remember? But the king's...
Libras are not dangerous at all. They just talk. They talk more than actions. So you might catch them with fucking words and shit like that, but they're not. I wouldn't even place them on number 5. I'll place them like below 7. They're not that dangerous. Scorpio should be on the 2nd in the chart. Absolutely Scorpio. Scorpios are highly, actually not fucking around first. they're highly dangerous. Those are people that you just do not want to fuck with. They carry that type of aura for a reason. That dark, mysterious aura for a reason. You just don't want to fuck with a Scorpio, bro.
Dad, I'm the queen. You need to mind your own beeswax.
Aries beyond demon time, so they would have been in second place. So my placement would have been Scorpio first, Aries second. I don't want to add Leo there. No, I ain't gonna add Leo there because they're just not. Damn it. I'll add Leo. Leo, and instead, and fourth sign will for sure be the Pisces and fucking Cancer. Those are the signs that you just don't want to fuck with. So yeah.
I'd always wanted to punch the devil in the face. Shall we play a game, bitches?
Oh yeah, Gemini. My bad. Yeah, so there's two air signs. I would add Gemini on the chart as well. Geminis, they will for so switch up on you. That bitch kind of bad.
People born in October are the worst of all zodiac signs in astrology. If you're an October born or know someone who is, listen up. October borns are all about keeping it 100.
Okay. October is the worst month when it comes to just being around them. Be real careful. They're really dangerous.
Never lie to these female zodiac signs. Top 4, Aquarius. Aquarius women are known for their sharp intellect and forward-thinking nature. They value truth and transparency, and any form of deceit is likely to be met with swift and decisive action.
Like they would give a fuck fully. Probably not.
Aquarians are also very unforgiving.
But they collect information fast because it's also an air sign and the water barrier, so they're able to attract information real quick, naturally. Pisces, like I said, they will fall in love with anything, but they're highly clingy. They're possessive. Here's the thing. We can also compare it to vampires. If they're in your energy, let's say from like a relationship standpoint, they're going to want to suck your energy dry. They want your energy fully. So that's the thing with fucking Pisces. That's just the little bad part about them. They're just possessive as fuck. Like they need to be in every minuscule part of your fucking life. You know, and not everybody is with that shit.
Virgo women are excellent at picking up on inconsistencies.
Yeah. I would have put that on the first part. Like Virgos is just they're like receipt type of motherfuckers.
Please like and save this video. And in the top 1 position,
if you
they
get it
have
right,
a natural ability to see through deception and dishonesty. They value trust and loyalty above all else. And once
I'm telling you right now, look, if he gets it right, I'm gonna like this video.
It's broken, it can be nearly impossible to repair the relationship. But what truly sets them apart is their notorious vindictive nature. If they feel betrayed or deceived, they won't hesitate to seek revenge.
I hate when niggas do this shit. Just say it, bro. Trying to get niggas anticipated and shit.
Do you know which sign this is? Comment your answer to see if others agree.
You know what? I ain't liking your shit. Fuck you. But the top sign is Scorpio.
Love you too, bitch. Bye. Blah.
These niggas, bro. Y'all need to get the fuck out of my community. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck you talking? Get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, fuck their gender. Let's focus on the knowledge. These signs react to fake people. Actually, never mind. I don't want to fuck the knowledge part because it is dealing with their mannerisms. I'm not really interested.
Zodiac signs.
Yeah, no wonder why you niggas don't fuck with this zodiac shit. No wonder why. I don't blame y'all at all. Shit, y'all make me want to career my fuck. Y'all make me want to end my career with this shit.
That treated you absolutely horrible in life. What was their zodiac sign? Apparently, everyone is saying Pisces, so please prove them wrong in the comment section.
I will admit that right now. Geminis are the signs that really did me dirty for sure. And I'll say Scorpio too. You know what I'm saying? Like Leos and Scorpios, they have beef with each other. You know, if you want to know more, like I said, for sure, hit me up, tap in. And then when these females that be on here, they're just so promiscuous. Like why did you have to make the intro based off of you showing your ass, or like you turn around from the camera? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? And then when you turn around, it's like it makes more sense on why the fuck you was turning around in the first place. So you might as well just stay turned around. Like, what the fuck?
The 12 zodiac signs reaction.
Like, bro, like why do we have these type of niggas on here, bro? Like why? Watch what happens eventually. You just gonna see my shit, the real astrology, because I promote the real astrology. These motherfuckers promote the degenerate astrology.
Signs. Top 4. Virgo. Virgos are known for their critical nature and
yeah, they're mean as fuck. They will peep the smallest shit about you, and I have this shit in my chart. And like I said, it depends on the placement you have in these charts. So if you want to understand your personality and the way how you're gonna behave, you want to look at your, besides the sun sign. I wouldn't put the sun sign here because your soul is gravitating towards that energy. So it'll be your rising, it will be your Mercury, and lastly it will be your moon. Libra will be third for me. Libra for sure will be there.
hurt your feelings. They're just trying to help you be the best person you can be. And remember, they're just as hard on themselves as they are on you. Top
Absolutely.
3, Aries. People of the zodiac sign.
Aries will be first in line because of like they're just bold type motherfuckers. Like them type to like when they talk to you, it's like they're giving an asshole vibe.
Top 2, Capricorn. Ambitious and determined, Capricorns are often perceived as cold and calculating. Their relentless pursuit of success can
they're bold too. They're all as well bold. They're like the boldest out of the earth sign, I guess. Virgos are just more. They just have like a unique way of how they aim their boldness. We can't forget about Taurus though. Taurus are fucking assholes at the same time too. Like Taurus are like in the beginning they're the types that just fuck around and just play with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't get they're assholes too for sure. Between the Capricorn and Taurus, they're gonna have to battle that shit together. But I guess he's not. I don't want to say he's wrong for putting the Capricorns there. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I think it's the same nigga that I promised to like his shit if he's gonna get it right. But he ain't say shit, so fuck him again. I ain't liking your shit. But people say Scorpios, but I'll say Leos. Leos are assholes for sure. Leos, we will look at your ass and think low of you.
Zodiac signs with the biggest aura. Starting with number 2, this sign's aura is deep and intensely magnetic. They have an aura that pulls people into their orbit. They carry around an air.
I swear, if they get this wrong, I'm gonna get so pissed off. I'm gonna probably report y'all on count just for that if I can. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can report it. Okay, cool. Let's see.
That enhances their power to influence the room and makes them the most powerful figure in the room. And this sign is of course Scorpio.
Get the fuck. The biggest aura? I'm reporting your shit, bro. I don't care. Misinformation. Harmful information, yes. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Well, bitch, let me get it fixed up for y'all. The top 2 signs with the most aura: 1, Leo; 2, Aquarius. Leo is the sun, right? So that's all that needs to be explained. Aquariuses are the gravitational pull around every sign. You know, and the funny thing about it too, like you look at an Aquarius as like also a water sign as well, because they do have that element within them too, which most people don't even fucking know. But that is the power of Aquarius. Is the fact that they have the air and water signs together, which allow them to influence the social world.
If you're a Scorpio or had a relationship with a Scorpio, this video is for you.
Okay.
So let me explain Scorpio energy, because people like to say Scorpios hold secrets. A Scorpio ruined my life. Why are they like that? So Scorpios are ruled by the planet Pluto. Its body part is the genitalia, and it's represented by the scorpion, and its element is water. Its planet is also Mars. Mars being the planet of aggression, Pluto being the...
Yeah, but you're not really gonna... No one really gives a fuck about the planet placements. We don't give a fuck. We just talking about the energy in general, which is Scorpio.